Now, the case against former Finance Cabinet Secretary Henry Rotich could be on the brink of collapse, with the prosecution failing to question yet again its own witnesses in the case where the former CS is accused of abuse of office in the 63 billion shilling Arror and Kimwarer Dam scandal. Now, 2 witnesses set to testify today were discharged as the prosecution said it did not have questions for them. This incident brings to 24 the number of prosecution witnesses who have been discharged in the case so far.
For the second time in 1 week, the prosecution in the abuse of office case against former Treasury CS Henry Rotich failed to lead its own witnesses in testifying against the accused and his 8 co-accused. On Wednesday, State Prosecutor Geoffrey Obiri told Magistrate Eunice Nyotu's court that the state did not have any questions for the 2 witnesses who had come to court to testify. 2 days ago, on Monday, the state also failed to lead its witnesses to testify, asking the court to grant it 2 weeks to enable the new Director of Public Prosecutions, Renson Ngonga, time to settle in office and give directions on the case. The magistrate, however, declined and directed the lead prosecutor to proceed with the questioning, leading to the prosecutor discharging the 2 witnesses.
Oliver Morelli for the state.
In what has emerged as a pattern, the prosecution has so far discharged a total of 24 witnesses out of the initial 32 that were called to testify for the prosecution against the accused. Among those who had been set to testify but did not include former Agriculture CS Peter Munya, who, despite showing up in court in August this year, was not questioned and therefore did not give his testimony. Magistrate Eunice Nyotu has previously taken issue with the way in which the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions has conducted itself in prosecuting the case, especially in asking for adjournments. She said, and I quote, "It's very unfortunate that the prosecution shows up in court and claims that they have no questions for the witnesses and claim that they need further direction from the Office of the DPP on the way to move forward in this case, which they voluntarily presented before this court." She further warned that the court will not condone any form of interference, be it in the name of seeking for adjournments or in the name of not presenting witnesses in court before this court. But even after that strong warning from the bench, the prosecution again discharged 5 witnesses barely 3 weeks later. Former Treasury CS Henry Rotich was first charged in 2019 with 27 other officials and entities over their involvement in the Arror and Kimwarer multipurpose dam scandal. The prosecution then insisted it had sufficient evidence in the case. In 2021, the prosecution amended the charge sheet, dropping charges against 9 accused, including former Treasury PS Kamau Thuge, and charging the former CS Treasury and 8 others afresh. The prosecution has asked that the magistrate recuse herself from hearing the case, and a ruling on the same is expected on the 19th of this month. Brenda Wanga, Citizen TV.
All right, Brenda, thanks so much for that. Now,